a lot of other artists, a lot of other aspiring musicians are going to be probably watching this podcast. So for those who are also keen in finding, that mystical connection between music and, our humanity and spirituality, is there any few words of wisdom or whatever, anything you have to say for that?
It's tricky, this thing about music, because I don't even consider myself a musician. I'm a kirtanwala. I chant. That's what I do. Yeah. Music is part of the practice. But, there's what I always say is that if you want a kid to take medicine, sometimes you have to hide the medicine in a sweet syrup.
Yeah.
In this case, the music is the syrup, but the medicine is the name. The medicine are the names of God, the names, Yeah. And the music makes us, it gets our attention, it gives us some joy and some ease of heart, it brings us together, but the music itself is not enough. If it was, every musician would be enlightened and happy, but that's not the case.
That's not,
so in this case, the music is the syrup, but the name is the medicine. So that doesn't mean that, you can't use music as a spiritual practice in itself, but it gets very subtle because most musicians that I know, and even the greatest musicians, they have access to this world of musical absorption. Yeah. And as a result, whenever shit comes up in their life, they go there and they don't deal with the shit.
Yeah.
That's a problem. That's a problem. And because it becomes then just a pleasure that doesn't last, which is good. It makes you feel good and you avoid the suffering temporarily. But it's not going to get you real happiness that lasts and doesn't go away.
It's not solving like the root of the problem. It's not like,
right.
It's not,
yeah.
Wow.
But the name, Maharaj-ji, Neem Karoli Baba used to say to us over and over, Ram Naam Karne Se Sab Pura Ho Jata Hai. Over and over he said this. And he doesn't lie about those things. He lies about other things like, oh, I'm going away, I'll be back tomorrow, and then it's 3 months you don't see him, Yeah. But the real stuff, Ram Naam Karne Se Sab Pura Ho Jata Hai, Wow.
Ram Sab Pura Ho Jata Hai.
Karne se sab pura ho jate hai. So that's big time. And he said, repeat the name whether you feel like shit, whether you're happy, whether you're sad, whether you're angry, whether you're tired, whether you have no devotion or not. Keep repeating the name. He said, one of these days, you'll really call out and the real Ram will come. But we're practicing. He said, go on, sing your lying Ram, your false Ram, because they say, don't they say, the name and what is named are not different. So in other words, if we really could say Ram or Krishna or Kali or Durga fully, with whatever that means, really boom, we would experience the reality, but we don't.
Yeah.
So that's why he used to say, go on, sing your fake Ram. One of these days, you'll really call out. And the real Ram will come,
Wow.
So, but music can be a beautiful thing, and it can be done it can be done as seva for people too. I mean, you can play music for people in hospitals, you can play music for sick children. It doesn't have to be all about cheap pleasure, so to speak. But in order to do that, you have to have a certain kind of warmth of heart. And that's hard to find.
Agreed. 100% agreed. Thank you. Thank you for the beautiful words.